Treasured knowledge. Religion is commonly defined as a group beliefs concerning the supernatural, sacred, or divine, the moral codes, practices, values, institutions, and rituals associated with such beliefs. Most of the major religions have evolved over the centuries into what they are today. In many cultures and times, religions has been the basic foundation of life. Permeating all aspects of human existence, religion is passed from generation to generation. Religious teaching often begin with the ideals of finding inner peace or aiding those in need. Yet, over the centuries, these religions have merely become a means of facilitating the ambitions and desires of those who are in power. Many faiths disguise and wrap themselves in a way that sets reality aback and makes individual existence seem all the less valuable over millennia. Scriptures have been modified countless times, becoming form, fitted, duplicated, that vary according to the era or to whatever purpose such an alliteration might serve. Recently, the addition of the media has served as a method of promotion such persuasion, ranging all the way from trivial street-side advertising, the mass conversations, and the attempting to of subtle influencing techniques. Worse all, innumerable lives have come horrifying and ghastly, and sight religions as it has developed has become harmful and contrary to its original purpose, terrible burden to society. All religions, no matter and who believes in them, where they originated, are convinced that they are the primary source of all correct thought and righteous actions. It's widely known that no matter who preaching to you, they are telling you that what they believe in is the truth. The fact that it's already just because began as word of the mouth or generalized beliefs. These have been put into writing, rewritten, translate our dated our right once again. It's not likely that everything in such scriptures should be taken all the absolute truth with no room for comprises all alternative believably thousands of facts that could clarify a topic where a loss of process of doing exact that. My religious beliefs were passed on formed by both parents' sides because even there before I am born they are both Roman Catholic. My family has believed in Catholic faith for many generations since I grew up in Catholic faith. I also wanted to be a Catholic. My personal experience and the Catholic faith made me into a person I am today. Without a religious upbringing, I feel that there would have been something missing in my life. Since I grew up the Catholic faith, I understand that not everyone has the same religion beliefs that my religion teaches. They are person is raised had impact their religious beliefs. Your belief system is the actual of the precepts from which you live your daily life. Those that govern your thoughts, words, and actions. Since I had religion classes throughout my school years, I have been true to accept the other people's religious beliefs. Even my parents have taught me to look at a person's culture and beliefs to gain a better understanding to their point of view. With the understanding of others' religious beliefs and cultures, it has allowed me to deal with others in fair and equal manner. Even though I have some difficult time with other, I remember how I was raised and has helped me through those difficult times. There are some pretty clear ways in which religious and spirituality differ. Religion is the specific of the organized beliefs and practices usually shared by a community or a group. Spirituality is the more of an individual practices and has to do with having a sense of peace and purpose. Religious experience varies from someone to another. We all experience the numinous at some point in our life, even we know it or not. Sometimes it feels like an overwhelming feeling that no human being can handle. It can be experience of unfeeling and wonder in the presence of the beyond God. The anonymous is the awareness of human nothingness when faced with the holy. According to Otto, the anonymous is an experience of being acted upon by something outside of ourselves, a holy other. It makes us aware that are creatures of an almighty God. This is contrast with a mythical experience which tends to see the unity of all things. Otto recognized that God could be known throughout sensory experience, that logical argument. He also explained that we are not able to know God unless He chooses to reveal Himself to us. That brings us back to Anonymous on how we experience it, where God reveals Himself, and that revelations is not only felt on an emotional level. Otto seems to strongly suggest that the Anonymous experience is one and for all. Experience meaning that is the understandable and it's just experience that we cannot put in the words. Religion is a very important piece of everyone's life. Whenever, whether a person is an atheist, a Christian, or a Buddhist. What they believe is a large part of who they are. However, it is hard to summarize my personal religious beliefs and views into written form because I have developed them over a long period of time and they seem to be rather layered and subject to change as they grow. I believe that religion is one of the most important things in our lives. It is things of hope and faith, but it's also something that you have to really believe in. If you say what you are something yet don't follow your beliefs, then you are doing no good nor you being example to others. My faith is one of the great important to me and not something to be taken lightly. I believe that all people have a right to believe that they want. I believe in God. However, sometimes it is not a Roman Catholic God. Sometimes it's just the divine. By this means in the universe, stars, the tree in my front yard, and the dirt it is planted in. It is all powerful and all knowing. A statement of my religion beliefs would be something like this. I am a Christian in that a follower of Jesus Christ and the teachings of the Bible. All my religious beliefs are based on the traditional, historic interpretations of the teachings of the Bible. I believe that created the world and everything in it. I believe that because on one person yielded to the temptation from Satan, it's entered the world and with sin death. I believe that God, loving the world, mankind, sent His Son Jesus into the world to pay the price for all the sins every person who has ever lived and who yet to be born. I believe that Jesus Christ was and its only Son, God. He proved that by his life on earth, physical death and resurrection from the dead after 3 days in the grave. He is now in heaven with God the Father. The value of religion in my personal life is that teaches me to know more about God, and it helps me become a better person because it teaches us what is the right thing to do while we are here in earth. And also it makes me a better person because I've learned how to love others. The God love us. All religious experience can be described in terms of three basic elements. First, the person concerns attitude, feelings, and ideas of individual who has experienced. Second, the religious object disclosed in experience or the reality to which it is said to refer. Third, the social forms and the arrays from the fact that the experience in question can be shared. Although the first two elements can be distinguished for purpose of analysis, they are not separated within the integral experience itself. Religious experience is always found in connection with the personal concern and quest for the real self, oriented toward the power that makes life holy or ground and a goal of all existence. A wide variety of individual experiences are thus involved, among which are attitudes of seriousness and solemnity in the face of mystery of human destiny. Feelings of being unclean evoked by the encounter with the holy. The sense of a power or person who both loves and judges humanity. The experience of being converted or of having the course of life directed toward the divine. The feelings are relief stemming from the sense of divine forgiveness, the sense that there is an unseen order or power upon which the value of all life depends, the same of being at one with the divine of abandoning. Religion is an social culture system of designated behaviors of practices, morals, or worldviews. Texts, sanctified place, purpose, ethics, or organizations that relates humanity to supernatural, transcendental, or spiritual elements. However, there is not scholarly consensus over what constitutes a religion. Different religions may or may not contain various elements ranging from the divine, sacred things, faith as supernatural being as supernatural beings, or some sort of ultimacy and transcendence that will provide norms and power for the rest of a life. Religious practices may include rituals, sermons, commemorations, or venerations, sacrifice, festivals, feasts, trances, invitations, supper service, matrimonial service, meditation, prayer, music, art, dance, public service, or other aspect of human culture. Religions have sacred histories and narrative, which may be preserved in sacred scriptures and symbols and holy places. that aim mostly to give meaning to life. Religions may contain symbolic stories which are sometimes said by followers to be true, that I have the side purpose of explaining the origin of life, the universe and things. Traditionally, faith in addition of reasons has been considered a source of religious beliefs. I am Joana Rose Navalta, resident of Barangay Soledad, Santa Rosa, Nueva Ecija, that is a member of Catholic religion. Since I was a child, this is my religion family gave me, and it is a great memory for me to be Catholic because I can always share my knowledge to everyone around me. Being a Roman Catholic is a great experience I have because keep me close to God, always even I lost a track back to Him. As student, I also can respect to other people perspective about any religion that they have. But sometimes I can control my temper about some people that bullied me even I don't know them, but they keep on bullying me. As I pay back of what they can do to me, I always pass it to God so that I can be whatever I wanted to do.